We are family. And I got all my sisters with me. Hey, hey. We are family. Is this bull crap working? Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you good peoples. All of y'all good peoples, because we are family. Hey. I got all my sisters with me. I might be going stepping out a little bit tonight. I don't know, but it's raining, so I don't think I'm going nowhere. That part. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome. Thank y'all for popping in on the live to catch the vibe and all of that bullshiggity. Hello to my amazing mods, Miss Sexy Diva, Miss Maria, Miss My Thoughts, all up in this mofo right here. Y'all better come on through here. Y'all been hiding. Y'all know y'all been hiding. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, talking with G and chat. Hey, girl, hey. Maria says, good evening, squad. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Get in here. Come on in the room and close the door. Grab a drink and a seat and let's chat it up. It's a Friday. Join the live. It's a vibe, child. That part right there. And it's a holiday weekend. She says help us continue to grow. Tap, subscribe, share, support. $ G Strickland 8 super chat, super sticker as little as 99 cents. Gold 5 per live. Join 2.99. Hit that hype button. Push us up in the algorithm. Thanks. Hey, Miss Faith Girl. She says good evening, everyone. She says hello at Maria. My thoughts says good evening, G. Chat and my sister Maz. How you beautiful people doing today? Girl, I know you got your dragon. I know you got your dragon clothes on, honey. Y'all know you got them on. Miss Maria says Sab is having a flash sale right now. Freesia Body Glow, $16.99. New pineapple body oil, $13. Limited quantities, cheering. Y'all better get on over here, honey. Miss Maria says that Faith has the hardest working sister in the chat today. Hey, Miss Charlene, she says good evening, G Mods and chats. Hey, beautiful. Stop doing that. Miss Maria says at my thoughts, hey, my beautiful sister Mod, happy Friday. And Miss Sexy Diva, she says, hey, Sexy Diva, baby sister Mod, what's popping in the desert today? Miss Charlene, Maria says that Charlene, she said, hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey, because we are family. I got all my sisters with me. Hey, hey, we are family. Y'all better get on up in here, cheer. Get on up in here. Get on up in here. I ain't put him on my thumbnail, y'all, but child, still prayers up for Tyrone Davis, child. They done went blank. They done lost their whole mind over yonder on the Facebook, child. They done tore their britches and they cutting the whole monkey yet again. Y'all, what I said? They still going after Polo, honey, but Polo to the low is standing his grounds. Hey, Miss Sonia, my mod. Hey, beautiful. She says hello at G Maria, Sexy Diva, my thoughts and Faith and Charlene. Child, they done tore their britches up over young child. I'll be over there. I'll be for it, child, sometime. Thank you, Miss Maria, for your $5 super sticker. One down and 4 more to go. Come on through, people. It's a Friday. Friday night. Just got paid. Body jumping. Feel the rage from Uncle Sam. I don't know how that song go, but it be jamming, child. That's the song right there. That part right there. Yeah, all of that. All of that. Yes. Let's see. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Patricia. She says, hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey. How are you today? Miss Sunny says, at G, Sherry Shepherd last day was Thursday. Girl, I seen them putting the covers on them, that chairs and stuff, honey. I seen the baby. I seen the goodbye. Farewell. Hope we see you soon, Sherry Shepherd. I don't know where, but anywho, prayers going up to Sherry Shepherd, child. Maybe she can Come up with something, child. The good people gonna try to find her something other out there, child. I don't know, child. Maybe they will, and maybe they won't. I don't know. Hi, Miss Chanel, girl. Miss Maria says that Patricia, hey, friend, how you been? Back to the polo, back to the polo, back to the polo. So yeah, cheering them that folk over there call themselves trying to drive polo, still steady trying to drive polo behind all of this bullshit that they got going on, child. The moral of the entire story is do not, I will repeat, do not make a donation to those folks, child. That is not right, cheering. I told y'all that time on Daddy popped out the other day. Mm-hmm. He popped his old bald head out, called himself trying to put a little taste of fear in Polo and somebody, child, but Polo ain't backing down. I said, that's right, Polo. Don't you back down. Don't you back down. Miss Maria says that Sonya, it must be raining all over the eastern U.S. We get a little taste of sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. We done left winter and jumped straight into summer. Summertime. Then we left summer and we went back to the fall. I don't know, because yesterday was almost near 100 degrees, and now we down in the 60s. I could have been a meteorologist cheering. I could guess, because these folks don't know what they talking about. Anyway, back to the polo. Justice for Dro. Still justice for Dro, child. They gonna keep on, and Polo gonna play polo with their heads, child. You better know it. The daddy popped out with his baseball cap, turned it all sideways like he was a thug gangster. Like he was about to put some fear in Polo. I said, no, because I know how to go over there and join forces with Polo. I'm riding with Polo with this bullshit here, because y'all is full of a bunch of bullshit, child. Y'all heard what I said? Mm-hmm. Y'all come on in here. Come on in the room. Come on. But see what the moral of the story is? Allegedly, it was Natasha's son that did what he did to Joe. Y'all heard what I said? First cousins. First cousins. Now, my question is, well, that said first cousin, good love body rocking, knocking boots all night long with Lulu? Why, Dro? Was I down on that truck? Huh? Child? I think they might have little suspect stuff going on, Lulu and that their first cousin, child. Yeah, that's what I believe, child. Y'all get on over yonder the next sweet spot, child. And Tamala was talking about. I love Tamala. Tamala be into it, child. She's been in it with this justice for Dro thing, child. Whew. She's lost sleep behind this, trying to figure this stuff out. But here it is, has resurfaced yet again. They don't want to let it die down, child. Somebody go lock their asses up, lock everybody up. Somebody gonna mess around and catch a case. Watch what I say. Natasha, Natalie. Let me say that again. Natasha and Natalie, y'all won't stop. Won't stop, can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. So when y'all get them good clinks on y'all bald-headed asses, don't say you want one. Keep it all in the family, my thought says. Yes, honey. Miss Saint said downtown Atlanta looks like Lake Lanier. What? I know y'all ain't getting all that kind of rain, honey. Well, that's what's going on with the Polos. Polo and Tyrone Senior / Junior, Natalie, Natasha, and all them folk, child, they just keep staring in it and staring in it. And somebody get ready to mess her right around and catch a good case. And then we can say what? Justice for Dro. Because y'all ought to be shaming yourself. How in the hell you gonna be thinking, but yet and still in denial that possibility your son could have did something that caused your nephew to be taken away from here? Child, I wouldn't be able to sleep myself. I be putting a pan to that boy head every second. You better come clean. What happened? What you do? What? I needs to know. But honey, all you gotta do is just sit down just for a little taste and be quiet, honey, and it all will come out. Y'all just watch. Miss Patricia says, did y'all hear about that house Martha built is in foreclosure? It's going to be hard to sell a 550K house in a neighborhood where the other homes are valued at 100 to 150K, if that much. Child, when he ain't in foreclosure, when he ain't. Oh, wait. Shout out and prayers to Tyrone Davis, child. We still seeking justice for Dro. Prayers up for him. It's a sad story that this young man had to lose his life the way he lost his life behind this bunch of bullshit. When I tell you family that you're born into ain't always family, honey, they'll take you all the way out. They'll take you completely out, child, and won't even bat an eye. Miss Saint says, I heard that at Patricia. Moving on over here to Latisha Scott can't keep friends. Child, I heard that boy named Hotcakes has put that out, child. I don't be listening to Hotcakes. I ain't synced him, child. Every now and again, I might get over there on the Instagram, and Lord, what I do, I be scared and nervous, and I got my blinders on and all kinds of stuff, and I be peeping through my blinders because that boy subject to pop out half naked, and I can't go through no more of that trauma. That is traumatizing me. Now, I don't like it. My thought says that Patricia, they are too stupid for a stupid. They did not do a neighborhood comparison before they built. She said shaking her head, but I'm gonna say shaking my mofo head. Thank you, Ms. Maria. She says justice for Tyrone Davis. Yes, it's still justice for Tyrone all the way, y'all. They will not stop digging and messing in it. But I guess the moral of the story is, and a lot of people is hollering, do not contribute any more money to these people. Why do a private eye gotta be private? Bring them to the forefront. Let the people know what's going on. Private eye. That's what the people need. Now, they don't want people donating no more money over yonder. Don't care how much Natasha and Natalie holler about some money for them that cheering and stuff, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, Ms. Patricia says that my thoughts exactly. Yes, the Hotcakes was the one that put that out there the house in foreclosure. Again, wait a daggone minute, child. Hold up, wait a minute. How's these millionaires stand in foreclosures? And hey, my co-host, Miss Denise, my mom. She said, hey, y'all, hey. How is they millionaires and all this bullshit going on like it be going on, honey? I don't know. I ain't seem to be able to figure that out yet. But child, I synced WANDA the other night, child. And that's weird. That's really when I had to go take a break. I said, I can't be fooling with her. My thought says, hey, Miss Denise. Miss Maria says, Miss Denise, hey, my sister Ma was jumping in H-Town. Miss Patricia says, I looked it up. It's on Zillow. Someone posted the foreclosure part. It shows that it is in foreclosure for 460K. Damn. My thought says, them swamp people are broke. I'm so dramatic. I am so dramatic, y'all. And I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. Yes. Child, we gonna be jumping all over this mofo right here. And we's about to be talking, honey. I dropped that link for my co-host if she cared to pop up here. Did I drop the thing? Where is it at? Child, I can't see nothing. There it is, right there. There it is, right down there. I supposed to went got x-rays on my foot. I ain't been over there at my place yet. I might go tomorrow and see if they doing it on Saturday. I don't know, but I really need to get on over there and do that. I be busy. I need a twin. An identical twin. You better not want to act like me, cause I be acting sometime. I had to catch my own self. I had to reel myself back in. Anyway, that's another story. Miss Maria says, 460K. I thought it was $1 million mansion on the mountain. Child, they ain't doing that. That ain't their place, honey. That's a mall or something. Miss Patricia says they got over their head trying to keep up with a former host. Not Martell Holt. Not Melody Holt. Miss Maria says, did they even get to move in? Was it for them? Hey, Miss Donna says, hey, y'all. Miss Patricia says that Maria, no, it's not. It's another home he was building. It was another one. My thought says they are beautiful, wrenched creatures. What? Girl, I cannot with you. Child, these here folk got so much going on, child. I got a little tasted scared today, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I really did, because Tuna Cat. When I say Tuna Cat is being taken down through there, they taking that heifer all the way down through there. Child, when I say about every YouTuber, I hear on the YouTuber streets is talk about that heifer, honey. That is taking her right on down through there, child. I said, Lord Jesus Christ, that girl probably somewhere in the bed just a crying and bipolar and bipolar crying and everything, child. For the people don't like that ass and they want to get rid of that ass. Hey, my co-host.
Hey.
Hey, girl, hey. Happy Memorial Day to all the amazing good people, y'all. Happy Memorial Day coming up, y'all. Y'all don't be out there on that highway and stuff, because this traffic around this mofo is really bad, honey. I just want the good people to know it's terrible out here. Miss Donna said a hot mess. Miss Maria says that Donna, hey, friend, how you been? And Miss Donna says, hi, Maria. Miss Denise, you hear about the houses in foreclosure?
No, I actually hadn't been heard. I just been trying to stay off of YouTube streets for a second because they done read me hot with some of everything that I seen from the clips from Love and Marriage Huntsville to everything else. I just had to get off for a second.
Child, I had to take me a break too. I did, but I'm gonna say this one for last. Divorced sister, y'all, and y'all better be looking at that show, cause I caught that new episode on Wednesday night. And Miss Denise, we're gonna say that one for the last. Before we get up off here, cause I know you synced it 200, and it was off the what? Off the chain.
I've been watching. I saw the Voice Sisters. I'm trying to catch up on Zatima, and I caught on the Shy today because the Shy just got released today to come out, and this is the last season, the final season. So yeah, I'm trying to watch them out.
Yeah. In my spare time, I be trying to binge watch some stuff. But get back over here to Marcel Scott. That Marcel Scott, child. Everybody talk about how he done drug Tuna Cat down through there. Honey, he done drug her by, he done snatched her wig clean off, told her she wanted that altercation with D Nasty. I ain't said that what he said. Talk to her, treat her just like a little kid, honey. And she deserved every bit of it.
Yes, she did. Did he do? And people don't want to be on Marcel's side sometimes because of what he did. But on this situation right here, I don't see him doing nothing wrong. If anybody gonna check Tuna Cat, let him check her.
I don't see you doing nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. But this ain't no bumping and grinding, honey. This is snatching the wig clean off of her head, child.
Little chicken crying is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with little chicken crying.
Woo! I said, go on, Marcel, go off, Marcel, go off. But honey, my thoughts, I know she about to pop up on this right here. Child, I couldn't take that line Wanda the other night, child. She made my pressure go up. I said, no, no, no. I'm not about to do her. Child, she was trying to create all kinds of stuff. Tisha know how to handle Martha. Tisha know how to do. She was eating catfish, and she had a potato that snatched her ex-friend braids out of her head and calling her ex-friend, telling her about her daughter love eating catfish and eating fish. I said, Lord, this is just too much for me. Child, they both be saying the same thing, just a different way. I cannot with them too. My thought says the ex-friend showed text where it was alleged that Tuna Cat was passing out tuna in another Alabama city. Wait, what? Miss Donna said they're reaping what they have sowed. Yes, they is. My thought says that Donna. And Miss Maria says that Patricia, how he building with only a general contractor license? Aren't general contractors where you were just project managers?
So
Miss Maria says,
if their house is foreclosed, what's happening to that property they're supposed to be building the house on? I'm late. Never mind. Go
girl,
ahead.
they ain't about to be. They can't do nothing, child. They can't do nothing. Tuna Cat want to be the head. She thought she was gonna. She thought they were gonna be that boss cup and all that. But let me tell y'all something. This what be pissing me off. Let me tell y'all. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. I only got one super stick. I need 4 more to go, child. Y'all know the goal is at 5, child. These people is knocking me in my head. This YouTube, the screen yard, all that bullshit, child. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them right now. But look here. How you gonna be doing all that, child? Where is they millionaires? Why is they doing this stuff they self? They supposed to be sitting around and let the people that they have hired to do these things. I'm so confused. Oh, God. My thought says that Maria general contractors can bill. My thought says Wildebeest can't even spell it. She kept saying I would have kept her in kindergarten until today. Not until today, baby. She took. Girl, I can't with you, I cannot. Spill it right or stay in the corner. Miss Donna said millions in debt. My thought says Martha is spending the money on his new lady love, I guess. Child, I don't know if y'all heard the word where they were saying that Martha was paying Wildebeest to keep her mouth quiet, because that was a true saying. Whenever she walked up in him, he was supposed to be now, hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. And they say that's a real thing that Wildebeest walked in on him. And now Martha got to pay her some little taste of hush hush money so she don't go over there and tell Tuna Cat. But my thing is, if she go over there and tell Tuna, what Tuna gonna do? Tuna ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. But y'all know what, I had a little thought while I was taking my break. Y'all remember whenever the queen of reality TV said that Tuna Cat had called it her, I know what I'm saying, had called it her and said she needed to talk with her. And the Tuna Cat asked the queen of reality TV to please, please don't tell nobody. Please don't say nothing to nobody. Y'all remember, y'all remember. Well, as of today, you know the queen still ain't told nobody. But I'm thinking that Tuna Cat and Martha, my thought said her divorce papers been revoked. I'm thinking that happened right not too long after Mel and Martell. What y'all think? And they just faking it for the phone. They faking it, child. They faking it for the TV show. Martha don't like that girl, y'all. My thought says Wildebeest may not have been in charge of the girls, but she was in charge of Tuna Cat. My Miss Donna says, I remember, child. I think them that folk been to. I'm like, my thought, that girl paperwork been divorced. Why is he asking for his name back? Why? He already got it back. He already got it. Tuna Cat, I told you the other day. I done told you. When you heard the little whisper, ice her out. That's what you heard. Ice her out. Get her off the show. Nobody won't film with her. She gotta go. Y'all hear me rhyming? Girl, I'm too much for my own self sometimes. Child, that's what it did. But see, like always, in the words of Melody Cherie Rogers, because I seen her and Angela too, and they was talking. May I throw a little threw out a little taste of some subliminal little shade and stuff. I was here for it. But honey, Mel said her and Marceau had some good TV time. She ain't lie. Y'all know Marceau and Mel could get down with the get down on that dang on TV. That was wrong with Tuna Cat and Martell Holt. They couldn't get down with the get down like Mel and Marceau could get down with each other. Child. Well, right to the matter at hand, honey. Martha, he liked it, that girl, maybe just a little bit. But when she joined the forces with them, the peoples, and they wanted to get the queen of reality off that damn show, Martha already knew this about to be, they about to F around and find out. That's what Martha was thinking. I'm just saying. Martha was saying they about to F around and find out who the is really running this mofo. And they did. They did. They really did. Martha said to himself, I know that don't think she about to be no run no damn love and marriage Huntsville. She thinks she got the hit. She thinks she the hit factor. Martha already knew this. Martha said, okay. I'm gonna let you hang your own self, because see, your ass don't listen. You don't never listen. That's your problem. It's one of the things I can't stand about you, along with your damn mama. Y'all know too damn much. So Martha just sit around and let her hang her own head. Now everybody on the internet. Everybody on the internet. Ooh. I wonder is her cheering, seeing how bad she been drugged down there through these YouTube screens. Child, I'm talking from the rooter to the tooter. All the men's, the women, Carlos for King laughing at you, honey. Carlos, Dustin, Joe, Claudia, Jordan, Jasmine, whatever that girl name, all them that folk, everybody's laughing at you, honey. And Wanda said the reason why she ain't coming back out at those people is because they didn't call her daughter no bitch and no whore and all that kind of stuff, child. I said, well, okay. Hey, Miss Henry, she says, hi, G. She said, chat, and also the wig lady. Miss Patricia says that Maria, the house looks out of place. What? Miss Maria says, I've been said Scott 1.0 ain't been together for a year or two. Miss Maria says that Patricia, it probably ain't up to code. Neither. Miss Patricia says that G, go back to the scene where Martha told Tuna he got in late from his trip to Rome and didn't want to wake her. If he was sleeping in the same bed of Tuna, she would have known. I ain't about to do that with you, Miss Patricia. I ain't about to do that with you. You ain't about to get me caught up out here. Hey, Miss Salt Night Beautiful. She says, hello, everyone. Hey, beautiful. Happy Friday holiday weekend. Yes. My thought says, the beast can't count either. Tuna Cat dated in August. Married September 2006. Baby boy came in January. That's how my aunt them said. January 2007. 4 months on wedding day. 4 plus 4 plus 1 equal 9. She was pregnant before she got married. Who cares? Can't take it back. Who child like that? My thought says, Patricia, you sure are right. My thought says, hey, Miss Sonia. She says, hey, lady. Miss Patricia says, at Maria, what's strange is why Scott's Realty isn't listing the house. Rise Real Estate is listing the house. Miss Salt Light says, hey, my thoughts. Miss Donna says, Tuna husband was never checked in. That married. Always been checked out. Miss Maria says, I don't feel no ways tired about folk coming for Tuna Cat. Karma done spun the block. And the Scots parked at the Scott's door. What's happening to Tuna Cat is what she was trying to get done to Mel. Mm, you better come on through. You better come on through.
She don't like that feeling.
She don't like how it feel. It don't feel so good. She just want to whine. Everybody talk about how she whine. Damn it, whine, complain, whine, complain, whine, complain.
It was okay when she slow and it was all against Mel and she was having fun and blah blah blah. But now that the tables have turned and the rabbit got the gun, now she got a problem. Now Marcel Ben told her, "You on the you from the other side of the tracks." He was trying to tell her. He was trying to tell her. He was trying to tell her in a polite way that you ain't the it girl. You can't hold this show. What are you doing?
That part. Miss Something like safe travels to you while you headed. She said on the road in South Kakalaki. Girl, come on through here with the South Kakalaki, girl. I ain't heard that one in a minute. South Carolina, we have a wedding tomorrow. Girl, don't you eat too much. Miss Maria says healing. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Miss Maria says I saw a wedding pic. Tuna was showing. And Miss Helen says, hi, Maria, baby. My thought says that Maria Tuna Cat says she was 4 months on her wedding day. The moral of all of this bullshiggity, y'all, and the reason why Marceau is treating that girl like that, don't give two F's about her mother, is because she played a major part in what happened to Mel. Marceau is pissed the F off because he knew them people didn't have it to carry that damn show. Notice, Marceau ain't hardly on that damn show. He pop in when he want to pop in. Miss Maria says that Patricia Scott Realty is disbanded, probably because the business card said Realty. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna do it. Go ahead, Miss Denise. What you got for him? My co-host snaps off every now and again, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all that. She'll pop in when she pop in, honey. But Wanda,
I'm here, y'all. I'm listening. I'm just trying to move around right quick, but I'm listening.
Wanda claimed that she had so much heat for Marceau the other night, child. She gave him that was cold water. That was cold. I told y'all it looked like something is wrong with Wanda. She looked like she's sickly in some way. But if they have not figured this out as of yet, one of the biggest major problems with Tuna Cat and being on this TV, she's right steady running and crying to her mammy. I always want her mammy to bail her out and all of this and all of that. Child, I cannot. But I haven't seen the clip. I was just looking for it before I came on live. Well, they's talking about this girl trip and they out on the water or something. And Tisha still talking about, damn it, Destiny did not apologize to her. Destiny said she don't apologize the fuck out. I said it. She ain't apologizing to that dumbass no more. Girl, you need to learn how to apologize. When you pick the phone up and apologize to Mel for all that bullshit that you thought you were doing to her. We'll wait. Go ahead over there. Yeah, have fun.
What's the deal? Hold on. What? Hey, everybody that's coming in. I'm just not seeing Sonya. My thoughts. Who else I'm missing? If I can't see everybody, Sexy
Hey,
Diva,
Sexy Diva
everybody, hey,
girl.
everybody. No, I have a question. Why is it every time they expect for somebody to apologize to them? Her and Kimmy, I'm bringing this is why I say them. Her and Kimmy, they expect for somebody to apologize for them, and they want an apology, but they can't give it to nobody else.
Oh no, Miss Denise. But wait a minute, Miss Healing, who is blocked? She says she's blocked. Who, Miss Healing? Girl, wait a minute. I gotta go back up. Wildebeest needs to go. Stop trying to make her daughter more than what she is. She is what she is. Bunch of drunks, overly 3 times usual skunk, I guess. And Miss Sensitive says, hey, y'all. Miss Patricia says, I will be glad when Dusty or Hotel spill the beans about that marriage, just like she told Dusty about that limo ride. Dusty wasn't there, and she got that info from Tuna, jealous ass. Miss Healing says she blocked. Miss Maria says that, gee, it did say realty instead of reality instead of realty. It was posted online. Spell check is free. My thought says, hey bush campers, swing down low and hit that like button for us, please and thank you. Chat for a while, y'all up in this mofo. Miss Sonia says hi at Salt and Light. Safe travels. Uh Miss Patricia says, you meant realtor. Miss Helen says, tuna cat. Hey, says Dave. Miss Maria says, this is the most support Destitute has ever gotten. Yep. Thank you, Miss Maria. She Miss Cecily Davis says, hello at Maria, Miss Denise, my sister Maz. And Miss Helen says, hi, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly. K-Town to the G-Town. Child, this is a hot mess.
Mm-hmm. Very
But
much so.
they said Marceau is paying Tuna Cat, Wildebeest not to tell Tuna Cat what happened. But there's so much going on inside of these people's marriage, y'all. It is pathetic. It might as well let it come on out and just say, yeah, y'all right. That's what happened. When you tell the truth, nobody ain't gonna argue with the truth. I was wrong. That's all you gotta say. I figured out my worth. I want better for myself and my kids. It is what it is. All one to be talking about is what Tisha gonna take from Marcel. Tisha is indebted over her damn head, and if she's still getting loans, the only way she getting loans is because she on own network, and she probably got somebody jacking up the damn paperwork to continue to get them loans. But honey, when it all fall down. And it's all falling down, honey. I hope you remain sanity. I hope you can keep your sanity, honey. This stuff here about to take you down through there.
I'm thinking, I don't know how old is because I stopped watching and stopped counting. I don't know how old Marceau kids are, but I truly believe he's waiting until those kids get to a certain age where he don't have to deal with child support and leave them. Because the
Mhm,
first thing, because remember in season one, she had said
mhm,
when Mel had asked her about the bar situation and what she would do, she was like, if my husband was cheating, and I find out, I'm gonna take him for everything and this and that. So you opened your mouth and said that Marceau already know this, so he's
mhm,
waiting for those
mhm.
kids to get of an age where he don't have to pay child support, no nothing. They out of school, he gonna chunk of the deuce. Watch what I tell you.
You know what? A lot of people do say that, and he's literally gone now. He's gone. I don't believe that he's in that house with her. I don't believe that, y'all. That's just my honest opinion. Um, her going down there to put child support on him, she's terrified. She would never do that. Why she wouldn't do that, G? Because in that little pickle brain of hers, she still has hope and prayer that he will come back. So she lives and survives off of numbers, the amount of number of years that she's been married with her marriage. So she ain't about to do that. He ain't worried about that. That's why he gone. That's why he go do what he want to do.
You could be with somebody. You could be with somebody for so many years and still be unhappy. That man is not happy with her.
Of course not. You can be with somebody for so many years and don't even be there.
I know that feeling, baby. But still, I would check that. I'm like right now, I'm check that.
Not check
I
that.
know that feeling. Check that. Oh,
Ooh,
y'all forgive me. I don't mean to be smacking, because baby, let me tell y'all something. While I was sitting here being quiet, I stepped myself on that scale and scared myself. Baby, I'm in here trying to eat those salads and carrots and everything.
uh-uh.
Because it's gonna be a bad summer if I don't.
Girl, it's supposed to be a hot girl summer, not a bad girl summer. What you
Well,
doing?
in my case, see, I can't call jelly roll if I'm over here jelly rolling. Baby,
Ooh,
no, I'm 5 pounds away from the wrong size.
mm.
I gotta
My
bring it
thought
down.
says, Tessie Diva, what's up, Sister Ma? Miss Saltmite says, thank you, Miss Sonia. I'm gonna get my eat on tomorrow, Lord. Yes, safe travels from all of us, Miss Salt and Light. Miss Helen says, at my thoughts. Maria says, hell, if we know how tuna don't know. That part. My thought says Tuna Cat is stress eating so much, and that's why she's busting out of her clothes. I feel like busting loose. I feel like busting loose. She busting loose. Her mama looked like she busting loose too, child. Sitting there eating that damn brim. Marcel was the brim, and her ex-friend was the catfish, y'all. I said, I cannot. Hey, my sweet. All the girls on the yard, my sweet. Hey, girl, hey. Child, I cannot with them people, child. But yeah, I don't believe those people are together. They're faking it. And they said even out on this girl's trip, Tuna Cat still trying to create chaos with her and Destiny. At some point, will she ever figure out that what you're trying to do just ain't working, girl? It ain't working. Miss Patricia says some CCs irks me trying to up Tuna regarding Martha. One thing for sure, and two things are for certain. Martha learned from hotel a divorce. I bet he has his ducks in a row. Sure, no. Mm, mm. Of that part, but honey, I just want Destiny and Martell to go ahead and take them on down through there. Cause see, Tisha won't stop. Marcel done told her to shut up. She won't shut up. She keep popping out, y'all. She keep popping out, keep coming for Destiny. How you gonna be coming for somebody you done sat down and told them a whole lot of your business? Make that make sense. Honey, they about to tell it all. I'm be right there for it, child. I'm be right there for it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I'm gonna be right there for it too. I'm gonna be right there for that reunion, child. I ain't looking for no clips when it comes to this reunion. Cause I want to see everything. Cause they said Tuna Cat and D Nasty about to be popping, about to tear the whole damn stage off. And I'm be sitting right there looking at it. Y'all ain't got to look at it, but I'm tell y'all, I'm be sitting right there like Carlos a King. Carlos a King. I'm be sitting right there looking at that reunion. Shall we? With my popcorn. Shall we? My thought says wildebeest is different type of strange. I bet she would lay low for a while after the ex-friend put up those texts about her daughter. What? Child, she was supposed to hop back out here the other day, child, but I ain't seen her since the other night. She said every time she come, she was coming. So I said, okay then, I guess I be looking to see what's being said, child. But them two right there, Miss Maria says my thoughts, not daughter. Not the daughter.
I can't
Child,
do.
waking up.
I can't with piano teeth and wildebeest. They just two of a kind.
It seems like they're in love, and they're waiting on the one to make the move or something. Child, when she was up there pulling that lady teeth out of her head, I could not. I said, that's a damn fool right there. One is a whole fool by herself. Miss Hillis says, I refuse to listen to a demon. Um, my thought says she needs a stronger bowler of liquid courage. Ooh, gee, that's nasty. It may be nasty, but it's the truth. That part. Miss Maria says, ain't neither one of them gonna bust a grape. Tuna gonna run off crying while Destitute gonna sit there bug-eyed, mumbling to herself. Well, Martha Martha already told Tuna Cat they gotta keep it classy and not nasty. I'm just saying. Miss Hillen says facts, Maria. Well, child, y'all might have y'all theory, and I got my theory. I got my 75 cents over y'all on D nasty all day long, every day. And I already told y'all, I don't feel no waste time. Not wildebeest want to be saying people bullying her daughter and all this kind of bullshit. Well, guess what? Nobody gives a blood because you bullied Mel, her mother, and her kids. And y'all thought that Karma didn't know your address. Wait, what? I said, oh, 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 whoa, whoa,
And
whoa, whoa.
don't act like Martell ain't behind all of this chaos that's going on that set over there.
Get their ass, Martell Hope. Get their ass, Martell
I'm
Hope.
telling
Get their
y'all,
ass.
Martell is. Let me tell you something. That ninja is the king of petty. Okay,
Yes,
he is the king of petty.
yes,
I believe he's stirring up all this drama
should
because he
be.
look at he especially with the Scots because he's saying this to himself. I lost my whole entire family
Yeah,
because of y'all mess. I thought she
yeah.
was gonna stay there. Then on top
Mm-hmm.
of that, everybody kept running off at the mouth. So now he's sitting on the sideline. He watching
Mm-hmm.
them and them kids, and they making money and money and money and going. He know to himself they he could have still been there. He could have
Uh-huh.
been right there and all that, but he messed that up. But he don't see that he messed it up. He's saying they messed it up, and he fits to tear this kingdom down. Watch what I tell you.
They finna burn the roof. The roof. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn it down, Martell Hope. Woo, child. Burn it down, Martell.
Look,
Miss
look.
Patricia says Martha is only married on paper, but
Mhm.
living a single life. Every time him and Tuna film in that house, it appears he stopped by just to film the scene. He never hugs her entering nor exiting of that part. And she said there, Martha, you don't get me there, Martha. Ooh, go brush your teeth. Go get reunited with that brush of yours. My thought says I still think my boy and Dusty set Fletcher up. It will come out that part too. Miss Maria says, Patricia, I'm living the single life. That part. Yes. Miss Patricia says Hotel lost it all, and he wants everyone to lose. Yes. Miss Maria says my thoughts probably so. It's the crabs on a bucket syndrome, honey.
But it's like this here. It's not like Mel didn't say this a couple of years ago. Before all of this, when Mel was doing her corporate fasting and praying, when she got on her YouTube, when she got on her TikTok, and she was saying and stuff like that. I could say about 2 years ago, Mel said this. She said right when she left, actually, right when she left, made her announcement of her had left the show already. She said they're going to start turning on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted her to go so far, so bad. Okay, she gone. And y'all talked about the millimeters. We're gone. None of us is
Mm-hmm.
watching that crap. The real true
Oh,
millimeters. Let me say that we're not watching that crap. We're not dealing with that crap. Everybody's saying the same thing. If they post it up on YouTube, the lit clips, they're gonna see it and talk about it. That's what bloggers do. That's what CCs do. But we still support Mel.
mm-hmm.
I don't get into Belle's business like that. Like because I feel like she's good now. She's
Mm-hmm.
good. There's no way of hovering over her, but we watching. You ain't gotta be all in her business. Like who she talking to? What's she doing? That lady deserves to have privacy. Leave her alone.
Mm-hmm. But I tell you this. Every time, every mofo time that Wildebeest go live, why she always gotta say Mel name or bring the millimeters up in this bullshiggity? We ain't got nothing to do with how they taking your daughter Tuna Cat down through there. When I say they taking that ass, they done snatched that damn lace front off. Destiny started first, and the CC's been plucking ever since, honey. They taking that ass down through there. And that's why, guess what? Because that's what she get. Even when Mel told that girl that she had the blueprint, she went back and lied to Kimmy, talking about Mel wanted her to leave Martha. Mel ain't said that. You lying helper. All your lies about to catch up with you and tap that ass. Gonna hit you right in the nose. Boop, 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 boop. Right in the nose. Right there. Mm-hmm. My thought says Tuna Cat and her peers are in trouble big time. Again, both sides of the aisle are on their asses. They're going down. Yes. Miss Maria says, meanwhile, on the good side of town, Mel living her life like it's golden. You know you that be when you cause all this conversation. Always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper. Beyonce. Miss Hillen says Kimmy is the biggest snake, and I'll be so glad when they pop that ass of hers too. Both of the Scott boys is embarrassing the masses on the TV. They just don't want to comprehend. I don't know why, child. I don't know why. But on this little girl trip out there in the water, y'all. Out there in the water, child. I can't find the clip, y'all. Can't find the clip. But out there in the water. So Kimmy always trying to rah-rah. See, I wanted Nell Fletcher. I know her name is Nell Fletcher. I know that. I wanted Nell Fletcher or D Nasty to snatch Kimmy's damn lace front off because ain't nobody talking to you, bitch. Ain't nobody talking to you. And we ain't scared of Tisha like you is. They'll shut Kimmy ass down just like that. All you gotta do is tell her, you the one gotta bow down and salute to Tuna Cat. We don't have to. She ain't about to be popping off at me like that. And you can get it too. That part. I was hoping they'll dunk that ass in that water. Oh! Hey, Miss Lawson. Please continue to pray for Mel and the children. We pray for them every day, all day, honey. Absolutely. Miss Patricia says, my thoughts. What did the text messages say? Girl, the text messages has said a little this, little that, little this, little that. She ain't came out and brought it out now yet, girl. We waiting. My thoughts say they all can get it. She says, Maria, did you see Mel and the ex-producer going down memory lane? Watch for something. Watch for it. Something is coming. She went to the 47 acres. Sure did. Went down there to the 47 acres, and the 47 acres is still what? Available. It's available. Yes, honey. Yes. Well, see, let me tell y'all. When Mel be going down memory lane and doing what she do when she do what she do, she don't be bashing them like that. She don't bash them. But when she throw some shots out there, they ass it. Pow, 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 pow. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, you can catch it. You better start ducking. Your ass better duck because she about to let loose on. Ooh, Charlie, did I tell y'all? Did I tell y'all about our internet niece Mel? Girl, that little thing is a cussing Mel now, honey. I love every bit of it. She be like, what the fuck? Stop that. Girl, that little thing right there. Woo! When I tell y'all she let the low side drag, honey, she is letting it, she just let loose, honey. I said, well, come on through, internet niece. Come on through, honey, and let them know. Child, her and Angela been going down memory lanes, honey. And they had Canavis driving that their good G-Wagon. He was the chauffeur, y'all. And I think, this is just me thinking, that the ex-producer and the queen of reality TV probably about to be putting something other there together, y'all, just like they're saying up in this chat, honey. But let me tell y'all this. Let me take y'all back just a little bit further. Y'all remember when the Dr. Shanita Foster was on that girls trip with Mel, and they thought that Mel was going to be on that girls trip all by herself? And they thought, and I was terrified for real, for real. I was scared. I was nervous. But when I seen Lauren and Dr. Shanita pop out, I said, bang, 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 bang. Here we go. Let's do it, Mel. Let's get it. The girls got them hands. Let's get it. Don't never underestimate Lauren because she quiet. You them the ones you got to watch. And do y'all remember? Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. I see y'all come on in here. Get a little close. Y'all remember when Dr. Shanita Foster told Mel, you better watch her. She was talking about Tuna Cat. I know what to talk about watch the before. You don't even know me. And girl, she went to her sinus got bad on her. Her sinus got bad, honey. Yeah, she said it. She told me you better watch her. Yeah, that's a snake. That's a snake right there, honey. That part right there. Miss Healing says Mel is not scared of them. Oh, we know she ain't scared of them, honey. Miss Maria says my thoughts right. They can all get it. Get it. They can all get it. And now the wildebeest wanted to say, y'all, come on in here. Come on in the room. I ain't got number one super sticker, y'all, for tonight. And I've been up here giving y'all some good stuff and all that kind of stuff. Y'all can do a little bit better than what y'all doing. Is the lights liking? Hit that like button. Do something, y'all. God damn. I ain't seen y'all in a couple of days. I feel faint. But y'all, they was all worried about Dr. Shanita Foster. Girl, in that girl scene right there, child. I don't know if Destiny them gonna do this right here, but honey, in that scene on the girls' trip with Mel and Dr. Shanita and Lauren and Nell and y'all know all the girls that were there. And who that stood? Destiny stood up and Dr. Shanita stood up and said, whoa, 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 what we about to do here? She didn't say what's going on. She says, whoa, 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 what we about to do here? I said, girl, if you don't come through, thank you, Miss Carla. Hey, boo. She says, hey, G, thank you for your super sticker. Appreciate you. I got two. I need three more. When Dr. Shanita stood up, whoa, 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 what we about? She said, whoa, what we about to do here? We about to tear this mofo all to hell. I said, girl, if you don't come on down, come on down through there and take them down through there. Girl, I think Dr. Shanita about to snatch all of the wigs, snatch them all ball, hun. She about to peel all the wigs off the head, hun. Miss Maria says in season 2, I think Mel stood in that kitchen and told Hotel she would cut his motherfucking throat. I was like, who editing this? when he said something about taking her kid, she said something about I do something to your motherfucking son. Other she said, thank you, Miss Carla, for your $5 super sticker. Appreciate you. Miss Maria, two more to go. Miss Maria, she told him I do something to your motherfucking ass. Boy, she won't play, honey. Oh, he ain't used to this cussing Mel, honey. I tell y'all this right here, because I thought the little baby was holy. Well, she go to church, God knows her heart and all that stuff, honey. But this here cussing Mel, this cussing Mel, what the fuck? She don't go, what the fuck? What the fuck? She going in on it hard. I said, oh my goodness. Ooh, I had to get out the healing oil, y'all. What y'all talking about, girl? We talking about Tuna Cat being taken down through there and everybody on the internet talking about her and her mama trying to perpetrate like her and Marcel is still together when all in reality, baby, they ain't together, honey. They just as separated as they can be. Miss Patricia says, I believe someone on the prop is someone on the prod. On the what? Miss Patricia, speak English. Miss Maria says, when Shanita stood up, child destitute, about pissed her pants. Shody, she said, whoa, 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 what we about to do here? I said, girl, I like that language like right there. What we about to? We, speaking that French, we about to tear this whole mofo down. Come on through, Dr. Shanita. Come on through. Miss Carla says, gee, I told you, thus is cussing male season. This is cussing male season. Honey, Mel and Angela was out there walking the grounds. Because they about to come up with something, Miss Carla. Don't know quite what it's going to be yet, but they about to pop out with something. Child, I said, okay, Mel. Miss Maria says, hey, y'all bush campers, I'm going to need several of y'all to pop out and hit the like. It's free, thanks. What y'all mofos up over here for? Now you about to get my ass to cussing up in here. Lord, it's so hard for me to go to heaven when I try to get on this during YouTube. Send me to hell every time. I repent when I get off, though. I really do. But yes, honey, our internet needs male child, she shitting and fucking and everything else and all kinds of cuss words coming up out that mouth, honey. I said, okay. My thought says Martha is a mess, but he did try to get Tuna Cat out the mud. He had an idea that they would be in the new face of LAMH. Not. Ah, y'all need to stop playing with me today. Y'all need to stop playing up in here. Child. I don't even think Martha believed he did that when he said that. He only said that bullshiggity. No, let me say it like my internet niece. He only said that shit because he was just trying to get up under Martell Holt's skin, letting him know, you dumbass bastard, you lost it all. You was the leading man on this motherfucking show, and you gave it all up for some cuckoo. What? Some dry cuckoo? The cuckoo that ain't no good. Nobody don't want that cuckoo. Child, I cannot. Ooh, child. And the plot thickens, y'all. It get worse by the minute. Worse by the minute. I'll be looking, y'all. Y'all say what y'all want to, but man, I don't even care. Everybody else they say they catching clips, but I think they be catching show. But that bullshit don't run across my screen no more, child. I do really have to catch the clips. Or here's a little taste of something somebody else said, something like that. I don't know. Ms. Carter says Melody is getting ready to build on the 47 acres, and the whole LAMH cast is going to be in. I see to you. I see you and her and him walking through the field. Yes, child. Miss Patricia says, I believe someone on production gave Mel a heads up about that trip, and that's why she took Lauren and Shanita. The plans was to bomb rush Mel. The way they looked when they saw them was telling. Girl, she could have got some of the people about over here from my chat. My chat over here, we were down for that one, honey. We about to go where? Miss Maria Shoe stays at the door. My thoughts and Miss Face stays locked and ready. And yes, Lord, I ain't got to take about Miss Carla says Stephen. Lord, the wig lady, Lord have mercy. We'd had to pack several, just a suitcase with nothing but the wigs in it. By the time the wig lady got through beating the hell out of them with one of the one she had on her head, child, it'd have been a hot mess. Miss Marissa says at this point, I wouldn't even want to be associated with LAMH. Ooh. Miss Marissa says, Carla, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Child, yes. Dr. Shanita Foster stood up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What we about to do here? I loved it every minute of that right there, child. Mel didn't have to look at her. Mel ain't had to do nothing. That chick she was ready. Hands on that, palm of the hands on that table, pushing herself up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What we about to do here? Because see, we can get busy if that's what y'all want. You can get it. Yes. My thought says plane would have gotten us there in about 30 minutes. Supersonic, baby. Supersonic all day long. We're gonna need you to get us there a little bit faster. Put the metal to the pedal, baby. We got some place to be. Miss Maria says, Patricia, maybe Sonny told her. Could have been a possibility. And Miss Carla says Melody says she got the tea of the ambush by one of the producers. Ooh, sucky now.
That sounds like maybe Sonny has passed it through her for a second. Whoever she got the message from, they didn't think with, they thought she was gonna, they thought that she was gonna walk into that blindsided, but also remember Wildebeest let the cat out the bag over the internet before it could happen.
And that could
Remember,
have been a terrible lawsuit. What you think, Miss Denise?
that is still a lawsuit. That she still can get them. She still can get them from slander. She still can get them for the stuff that they had pulled against her. They
Oh.
keep, and I can say Wildebeest is testing her. The reason why I say they testing her, everybody know Mel move a certain way. She don't announce it. She don't say nothing. It's just gonna become a surprise. So the fact that Tuna is saying her name, like boldly saying her name on there, um, then you got Wildebeest coming out here saying her name, this and that. So watch. So they pretty much testing her, like basically saying, "What you gonna do? We gonna call your name. What you gonna do? Now watch what she fits to do. You're gonna wish you would have never said her name, say her name."
Mm, mm. My thought says I will be the fight promoter for the main event. Wildebeest in the blue trunks and ex-friend in the red trunks. Let's get ready to rumble. We have heard enough of the barking. It's time to bite. Come on through here, my thoughts. Miss Carla says the ambush was set up by Tar Lucifer. He can get it too. He can get it too. What? What Dr. Shanita say, y'all? What did she say? Now, y'all stop playing in the chat. Dr. Shanita Foster said, whoa, 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 what we about to do here. So that didn't exclude Carlos King. Carlos, we can put some hands. Not say that. Anybody say that. Incriminate myself. Y'all thought I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do it. God help knows I ain't about to do it. Woo, child. Child, somebody put that bug in that girl ear, told her she would HBIC. Head bitch in charge. Y'all know what it means. But honey, somebody lied to her. You ain't got no qualifications. Oh, I got another question for y'all good peoples too. I heard this on the curve today. So, the people is saying that Tuna Cat is always talking about she has mastered in these mastered all these degrees. Okay, master can go several ways. Did she master a degree or did she get a master's degree? Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all break it down now. Break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down. Yeah, follow me, y'all. Which one y'all think it is? She mastered a degree or she got a master's? Which one y'all think? I'll wait. Miss Patricia says when Dusty walked on that stage at that reunion and told CK to just say thank you, she was letting us know he was the puppet master. Yes, my thought says they say Mel can't keep friends. It's that her friends are on a higher standard and don't want to deal with them low life swamp people. Mel and her friends are good. Miss Hillen says a master's.
I don't even think it's a master's. I think she just got a certificate and trying to say it's a degree. Cause
I
baby,
think
cause her
I think
degrees
she
is
went
her
to
so far
school.
degrees ain't matching up with what she doing.
Miss Hillen, you says a master's. Okay, so have you seen you seen the paperwork? Anything? We ain't never seen no paperwork. So I'm thinking that she went to college and she mastered getting her a degree in what we don't know, but she mastered it. I mean, master can be used that way too. Y'all help me understand. I don't believe that bullshit until I can see it on paperwork. I don't believe that bull crap. If she masters, if she got master's degrees and all that bullshit, why was she struggling to get her son a scholarship, y'all? Y'all ain't making no damn sense up in here today. I said it. Now, Miss Maria says Mel better than me because I would have told them batches they had 30 minutes to pack they shit and get up out of the vacation house I paid for. I paid for. They asses been sleeping in the sand. Yes, Miss Carla says Tuna Cat has mastered getting several certificates online. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Carla. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all need to process that word master. She has master degrees. Master. That's the key word. Process it. We ain't seen nothing. We ain't seen nothing. She's supposed to be a realtor or something. We ain't seen nothing. I can get up down the damn TV and lie. My thoughts is CK thought he had gold with them 1.0 and 2.0. He now knows he got fools. Fool's gold. Good for nothing things. Dang, dang, dang. That's what they is, honey. Child. When I tell y'all good people that karma is spinning the block and snatching the wigs off these folks' head, including Carlos for King too, honey. And he's getting his karma right along with them, honey. I keep telling y'all he don't like them Scott people. Why y'all thinking he letting them people take Tuna Cat down through there? Take her down through there. Child, he don't care nothing about her. Miss Helen says, Maria, yes, Mel moves too slow for me. I would have put about 3 of those folding chairs on those husses. Miss Carla says Melody stay winning that part. My thoughts is laughing. Miss Hiller says he likes them. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. We thought he liked Mel too. Miss Hiller. My thoughts says CK got his chain of fools. Chain, chain, chain. Chain of fools. Yes, that part right there. Child. If he liked them, why he sitting up there with his peoples on his live laughing at that girl, laughing at how they talking about Tuna Cat dragging her? Any other time, we would be like, no, let me speak for myself. I would be like, damn, he don't never let them say what they really need to be said. They can see Dustin ain't speaking his mind. Claudia walking on damn eggshells. No, 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 no. Not anymore, honey. They letting it all flow, honey. And Carlos of a king sits up there and do the what? Kick, 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 kick. He laugh at her, honey. Miss Patricia says, I bet that boy gets financial aid and Tuna is listed as a single mom on the application. I got money on it that they aren't paying for his education. Miss Patricia, what you just might well come on through here, baby. Come on through here. Come on through. My thought says CK can hardly keep from falling out laughing. That part right there. But Miss My Thoughts, why? Why do you think Wanda refused to clap back at Carlos? She said it's because they didn't call her daughter bitches and hoes. But my thing for you, Wanda, why was it okay for you to call the queen, and we all know this, the queen of reality TV, bitches and hoes? But when somebody called your daughter bitches and hoes, you want to need CPR and that damn thing is. I'll wait. Ooh, they talk about your daughter got low self-esteem, ain't got no self-esteem, just ain't got no nothing, huh? Oh, child, I don't be doing mess of Monday. But honey, when they do that recap, honey, I said, okay, I got to get over there because I got to see these folks laughing at them, honey. Child, they be laughing from the rooter to the tutor, honey. They laughing at Martha. They laughing at Tuna Cat. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold up, hold up, hold up. See, I thought Tuna Cat was the name that came from over on this side of town. You know, our house. I thought that's where it came from. But you know, I be out here on these YouTube streets. I be hearing everybody call that girl Tuna Cat. I said, wait, what? Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Y'all over there in the bushes. Y'all over there in the bushes listening. Okay. We'll let you have it, though. Bunch of. My thought says, would she rather she be called puppy? At least they are using the proper name. If it walks like a duck and quack like a duck, chances are it's a duck. And it did. Child, I cannot, but I'm loving every bit of it, y'all. I ain't even about to play with y'all. I ain't about to sugarcoat it. I don't feel no ways tired about it. I don't. She getting just what she deserved. And you know what else I hope? Y'all judge me all y'all want to. I don't even care. You ain't got to hit the like button. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I hope her kids get to read all this stuff they saying about their mother. Same thing happened with male kids. Male kids was old enough to be reading that stuff. Male kids was old enough to hear one to calling Mel a bitch, calling her stupid, calling her this, calling her that. So if it's good for Mel, it's damn it good for Tuna Cat, aka Latisha Scott. How about that? How about that? Now, Miss Carla said the cast has nothing else to look forward to but that show. No other future nor hope. My thought says, I don't know why people act a fool and get mad when people call them on it. Oop, I can see her now. I don't know why everybody coming for me on the internet, Martha. Martha, I didn't do nothing wrong. I was just telling Destiny that to bring my husband up into this. Girl, that ain't your husband. He not your husband no more. That's a Londa man. They tell me they're supposed to have some new peoples coming on the show, child. I need one of them new people to be Alonda. I need Alonda. Will bring her cock-eyed self up there. She look cross-eyed to me, y'all. I said, Miss Patricia said, Wildebeest is scared to talk about CK and his co-host. She lying about people calling tuna bees and 304s. She been going off on people for talking about tuna. Mel had never called tuna out of her name and did not. And she did not. My thought says the beast talks too so much she forgets what she says. Them people are recording her tale for such a time as this, putting it all back in her face. Ooh. Mm. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Come on through here. Um, Miss Carla says Melody has excelled 10 times since she left that show. LAMH was a starter kid. Honeybee June, hello and welcome. Happy holiday weekend to you. Thank you for popping in up over here, honey. Hope you hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. She says exactly. Tisha's getting financial aid for that boy, and that's how she's getting all of those loans because she's claiming herself as single black mom. Excuse me. They're grants by the government, in my opinion. Yep, and what's that other loan I told y'all about that other day? Minority loans or something like that. Miss Maria says hello, June. Hello and welcome. Miss My thought says hello, June. Welcome. I can see that. Yes.
But she not lying. Well, technically she not lying. She is a single single black mother because more so ain't there. He made it known she wanted those kids. He made
Mm-hmm.
it they were supposed to be messing around a little bit. It wasn't supposed to came down to her getting pregnant. But she did. And they ended up in the wedding type thing. Back, and now he's stuck with her. Well, that's what he get. That's what they all get.
Mm,
Green always on there. That grass was yellow.
mm, mm. He just wanted to play around and have a little fun. He wanted to do ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Ain't nothing wrong.
I'm
And
still
that's
being
all he wanted to do was do a little bit of bumping and grind. And that girl didn't take the protective precautions that she needed to take, honey. And no doubt, I ain't gonna put it past her. She probably told him I'm on everything I need to be on. We good. And the whole while she was lying.
right. She pretty much lied. They was all out there wilding, buck wilding, menage twine and all that, and she got caught up. Now she feel like whoever she got him from, she feel like, oh yeah, he with me and blah blah blah, but he really ain't, cause he didn't want to be bothered with you. He would have been
Mm.
gone.
Yes. Miss Honeybee says hello to everyone and happy Friday. Thank you for that. My thought says with all the tissue Tuna Cat have, she can get a lot of money for education. I bet all her school was for free. Miss Carter says Martha said them Tuna Cat kids and did. Miss Maria says she probably got a couple of SBA loans and minority grants. Yes, honey, she had to get somebody to come. I ain't gonna put it past her, honey. I ain't gonna put it past her. Now y'all know how she loved to copy and paste, and no doubt, God rest her soul. Kiki knew how to write that paper. Kiki wrote that paper for that girl. That's how she got that first damn gone loan, and then she kept a copy. She kept a copy. She may have enough sense to go in and sometimes maybe have to change a word or two or three around. but she still got that copy. She got the blueprint of that. So that's probably what she been using still, child. I don't know. Don't y'all get me up in line. My thought says, did not the wildebeest say she would sleep with other people? Man, if my man slept with something like her, I will pack up the U-Haul and drive him to. You can drive him over there too, eh? Child, I don't know what them folk got going on, but it's not good. That son of hers daughter was in there cooking that catfish in the brim for her the other night. I feel as though that son's girlfriend slash probably baby mama do whatever she can to probably please Wanda to stay in the mix of that family. For some reason, she just want to be in the mix of the family. But 9 times out of 10, that guy's never there. He's probably somewhere else with another woman. No doubt, I would put. I'm not gonna put it past him. But you can hear her up in there. You want this? You want that? You need something else? You want a drink? Girl, F all that bullshit. Miss Marissa's likes are looking better, but we need a few more, please, and thank you. Um, can y'all people that's in the bushes, let me explain something to y'all. When y'all pull up over here, you're giving me views. Liking me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck whether you like me or not. But you over here and you giving me views. So you might as well hit the like button, the subscribe button, all kinds of buttons because you're still supporting the channel. I mean, kick rocks if you want to. We don't care. We good. Miss Carter says, hit that like button, please. Uh I'm male now, y'all. I'm male. I done came to male. I don't give a fuck. Whether you like me or not. I don't care. My thought says this is just my thoughts. I think they may be inbred. Something is just off. Who's inbred, hon? My thought in. Um, if Tuna Cat want to get on Martha's good side, she better bow down and salute to the queen of reality TV. She better be trying to click them heels and get back in on that good side. But it's a little too late. A little too late. Mel ain't gonna fuck with y'all no more. I'm speaking like Mel speaking on this on this damn live today. The swamp people, G, the swamp people. Okay. My sweet says I did and do on the replay also. We want to talk about you, baby. You home. We talk about them people that's in the bushes. They be coming over here. They be coming up over here picking up the names we be using. That's who we be talking about. Mm-hmm. We be talking about the people that said, "Oh, I made that channel pop." Well, pop your ass up out of here. Pop your ass somewhere else. Miss Ellen said, "Don't send them mails away, please." Please. Mm. No, Mel is done with them, Miss Hillen. She's done with them. You know, that's just hypothetically speaking. You know, those people are wishing that they could reach out and call Mel and get some good advice and, lead me down the straight and narrow, that type thing. Um, Tuna Cat said, I got two things that Tuna Cat said. The first thing that Tuna Cat said was, I think this was the first thing. Well, I want this to be my first thing. I'm gonna say it like that. One monkey don't stop no though. She said one monkey don't stop no show. Mari Povey determined that was a lie. She also said, number two, my mother told me when somebody told you who they are to believe them. How many times have Marceau showed you who he is and you still have yet to believe him? He wants you to get away from him. Leave me the fuck alone. Go away. Man, that girl like a damn bed bug, y'all. That gonna bad bugs laying on your ass. That's your ass. Miss Carla said they all is blocked. Not they all blocked the Miss Carla. Child, child, I had to get up here. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? We can, child. We circle the block on everything. It don't even matter to me. But honey, you're not supposed to rejoice in nobody's downfall. It's not the case. I'm just speaking on it because they were so confident, and I have a problem in the way that they treated Mel and her mom and her kids, and none of them asked nor deserved the way that those people treat those people from the other side of that damn track treated them people. So every chance I get, I'm talking about it. They're gonna get what they get. It is what it is. They didn't care about her little kids, y'all. Her small kids. They had no consideration for the kids. Being able to read, possibly going on the internet, reading all of this negative, nasty stuff that Wildebeest and Tuna Cat were pushing her mammy up to say about Mel and her mom and her kid. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Now, that part right there, I showed them. I'll repeat when I get off this live, though. My thought says that, Carla, you the MVP tonight. Come on through here, Miss Carla. Girl, come on through, honey. I don't give a blank of that blank of that blank of that blank, blank, blank. Show down. Gotta walk on eggshells around them because she got kids. And no, you don't even care about your kids the way you acting a fool on this show, trying to get some attraction. The attraction you getting it is negative, and it's not making you look good, honey. You need to just shut the fuck up and go sit the fuck down in some fucking corner.
Like, right? She's not gonna do that. That's not in her best interest.
Mm. Child, my thought says now they trying to act like they did nothing wrong. We saw it all. I had my damn binoculars. I had mine. Not that I needed them, but I had.
And and Carlos trying to move himself. He throwing the rock high in his hand, trying to act like he don't have nothing to do with them messing with every time messing with Mel still. But he's behind it.
That part. Miss Carter
Uh,
says Clarence is on her way to the damn crazy house or the jailhouse. Well, Miss Carter, you talk about her putting her hands on that girl the other day. She done got banged at you somewhere, child. That's what she get to. Don't feel no way side for her. That's another damn self-sabotage.
That's why I had to get up off the internet for a few days because baby, me and Clarence been into it back and forth on IG, and I done told her. Oh, yeah, I don't even go to her page. So how you gonna block me and I don't go to your page, but then you gonna send me friend requests from your 5 and 6 different accounts, and I keep blocking them. Don't go there. I said what I said. You look like a monkey with a motherfucking wig on, and don't have no doggone. You try to call everybody broke and ugly, but you don't have $5,000 for your grandma house. Now sit on that. So that's why I made her big for it.
She got $5,000.
Her grandmother's house was in foreclosure for $5,000. But then she walking around here after that had came out that she had a secret meeting with the mayor about a week or so ago. She had right before the day before Mother's Day. She had a secret meeting with a dinner with the mayor down there for Flint, and he ended up giving her doing a favor for her and removing her grandmother's home off that foreclosed list, and she didn't pay for that. So the people down there got upset about it and wanted to know what about everybody else? Why give her special treatment? So
Oh,
yeah, so she told the mayor that if he get her the house off her, take the house off the foreclosed list, she was gonna campaign for him and help him well with his thing. But she live in Atlanta. She don't live in Flint. So how you gonna help with the campaign and vote for him in Michigan and you don't live there anymore? Let's make that make sense.
and Maury Povich determined that that was another lie.
Exactly. So then she comes out here after we talked about it after the slap with the MVP. Whether you slapped the lady in her face or you slapped her on her arm, Netflix invited. We found out Netflix invited her there, but they did not invite her to come into the VIP. She deboed her way over there, and she went up to the girl and actually went up on her. And when they was face to face, 1-on-1, and the girl just told, and she went to AB and The girl was telling her whatever, whatever. The first thing she come across that girl was to say, "Keep my man name out your mouth." She was like, "You keep him out your mouth," and that was hey, it was funny to me, but it's got you got a point. It's a married man. She didn't care. And the moment that girl turned her back and the bodyguard stood, you want to try to sneak attack her? That's stupid to me. And all these men who's co-signing with her, it's they all of it. All of y'all full of you know what. Y'all full of you know what. So I don't care.
Mm.
And then she was talking about, I bet you once when me and her got into it on Instagram on another CC's page, and she was like, I'll be none of y'all, I bet y'all won't say nothing. I bet I can beat you up. Okay, let me tell you something, Clarence. You don't first of all, you don't want that fight with me. I don't give a doubt who you is. That's number one. But number two, I'll fight you when you go head on and lose that doggone weight and go and fight AB. Now when you fight her, then me and you can have a challenge, okay? Until then, shut the fuck
No shit, defense.
up. All the
See,
way.
I don't like that because she's using her bossing for to like intimidate people or something like that. Girl, people don't care about you being a boss. So somebody take your ass down through there too. Don't get that part twisted.
And that's what the problem is, because everybody that's like, oh, they wrong for banning her. What about Muhammad Ali? What about such and such? See, first of all, when those men was doing what they was doing, it was in a boxing setting. They was getting ready for a fight. That's the difference. This was a work setting. Was nobody out there fighting. She knew those promoters was fit to be out there. She knew the sponsors was out there. Nobody is sponsoring her because of her attitude, and she knew that if she could get that, and see what she did was she did what you call a bait. She tried to bait this girl into a fight to lose her sponsorships, but she didn't fall for it, because the moment that Clarence slapped her hand or her back or wherever she slapped her at, the moment she slapped her, all she did was just step back. And then
Mm,
Clarence, if you see the video, when Clarence snuck attack her and Elisa Bumgard turned around and she was like,
mm,
oh, they didn't know. Everybody was like, oh, they didn't know what she was about to do, what she was for the snap or what she for the step, what she was going to go at her and go into it. So that's why if you look at the video, Clarissa jumped all the way back like, okay, what? No, boo. She turned around. She just looked at it. She was like, okay, I'm here in company. I'm in a work setting, so I'm not going to get fired and lose my job by fighting you here. You good, whatever. Now,
mm,
had it been a couple of me and the homegirls from the hood that had her back and had been up there with her, we all would have just like they said, let's jump her. Cause other than that, we ain't got nothing to lose. We got no problem to be embarrassed with. Okay, we don't have no problem. We jump right
mm.
there. But she
She a
lost.
girl
But
from the hood.
girls from the hood would get her, and that's why everybody's saying she was walking around here with. She's talking about, look at my accolades. I'm a two-time Olympic champion, and I got these belts. Okay, let's talk about the belts you got. You 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 did with Franchise Cruz. You at the weigh in to make sure, because that girl was about to beat the piss out of her. So to make sure she didn't do what she had a feeling that she was gonna do. You made sure that that lady got headbutted and attacked and full of medications right before she had to fight you, so she was out of it. She made sure that. Then we're gonna talk about Hannah Gabriel. That belt was given to her because the fight was supposed to be called off. They gave her that belt. She didn't earn that belt. Mostly her belts that she got was not earned. They was given. So now when they telling her, let's come on, we got women that's called, that is her class weight, wants to fight her, she's running. She's ducking and dodging. And then she's trying to be a wrestler. If you don't go sit your little Chinese self down somewhere, baby, please.
Mm, mm,
She trying to be a wrestler now. She went into the wrestling. Instead of wrestling, you gonna punch this lady in the face and make her fall to the ground. It's wrestling, not boxing. We at this point, Clarence, Pogo Stick need to go somewhere, get off this internet, and go to a resort, okay? And
she'll
sit
get
there.
off. She'll get off when her money get real low, and she see
She
ain't
ain't got no
nobody
money.
fooling with her.
'Cause
Yeah.
she asked Pep for some money last week, and he looked at her and told her what.
Mm,
She didn't expect that answer, and it was too late for her to try to turn it off because he had already said, and they was already clowning her by the end. She is broke, and they don't
wow.
that she's broke, but she's broke. Everything
Let
she
me
got went.
catch up a little bit. My thought says Mel had snakes all around her. Remember Brick Face Betty and the Weather Girl who were in the SUV with Mel at the relaunch behind her head and hated her so bad. That's scary. Yes, absolutely. Miss Patricia says hotel should look like a fool when said those kids were failing in school. Miss Van posted their ceremony and those kids got awards. Sugar Mama read the welcome, and she's an excellent reader at 5. Yes, Miss Carla says they are getting ready to take her boxing privileges and need to. My thought says I hope it's not one of them houses in Flint. Them houses are not worth 1 cent, not a penny, baby. Miss Carla says Flint is getting ready to be investigated. Ooh, thank you, Miss Maria. She said, hour and a half. My thought says that Carla, did you see the documentary about Clarence film in Flint? Oh my God. Miss Maria says, I saw something about Clarence getting banned, but I just couldn't stomach it. Me either. My thought says I can't beat hothead. Miss Maria says Rob Bates has passed from cancer. Ooh, prayers up to his entire family. Miss Helen says that my thoughts exactly. Miss Maria says, I fights with lead. Ooh, what? Oh Lord, I just passed out. I got the wig lady. I got her fighting with lead. I can't do it. Candy girl, you are my world. Your love so sweet. You knock us off our feet. Miss Candy girl, hey. Hey, boo, where you been? Miss Carter says that 2,500 clearance made from the wrestling match. She bought a 7-course meal and dessert.
She now, what's the name? She bought all those dessert. Go back and look at the video. She bought all the dessert they had and just took one bite out of it and eating like she didn't have no home training, just eating like a goat.
Not like a Billy goat.
Throwing her face in the doggone plate like she just ew. It was disgusting.
Oh my goodness. Ja, well, let Clarence keep on self-sabotaging. She'll see how long Pap gonna be around. The good people already telling me Pap got some other girl anyway, so what the hell?
I don't know how some men are. If you got that money and you got that look, that's right there. But the moment you start looking bad in the public and people, they gone. They out of there, baby. They'll hit that bus greyhound faster than a greyhound running down the street. I'm telling you.
Yeah, if that's how you got them, if you got them like that instead of being your authentic self, of course they're gonna get that money.
And let me tell you why she blocked me, y'all, because I made this one little statement. I made this one little itty bitty statement, and that really burnt her up. When that
Itty
somebody,
bitty.
yeah, it's itty bitty as far as I'm concerned. Somebody said, you out here fighting over this woman's husband. And I posted up in big bold letters, Remy ain't fighting for her own husband. So what makes you think you need to fight for her husband?
Mm.
When the wife ain't fighting for the husband, I'll tell you something. And she got hotter than fish grease, baby. She was ready to buy. Yeah.
Well, you know that fish wonder were eating the other night said it was mighty hot out right straight up out in the grease, so we're hotter than that.
I wouldn't buy no fish or cook beef. I wouldn't eat no fish around them, the ones, them tuna cat and them cooking. No,
Mm.
no, no, sirree, no ma'am, no press ham and no turkey and grits. No.
But Miss Wig Lady, what's your thought on why Wildebeest says she don't never wear panties? What's your thought on that?
Who don't wear no panties? Will
That
be.
what Wildebeest says that all the time. She said I don't wear no panties.
And I bet that thing stinking and sweating and it's a hot mess. I
Thank
don't
a
know.
dang dang, thank a dang dang.
Some people, I don't know, to each his own, but I was raised properly. I'm from southern down south. We don't do all that. Some of them do, but some of them don't. I don't do all that. I got to be It just because I know it get musty and sweaty and yuck, yuck. Thought about won't smell all that.
Mm. Well, that what she said. Her name said.
Miss Hilly said she
Miss
wear a
Maria says they candy press for a full and speedy recovery. What is going on with Miss Candy? I done missed something, y'all. I have not been a patient in a while. Wait, Lord. I was in the hospital, G, for 3 days. I survived. Lord have mercy, Jesus, Miss Candy. We so glad you feeling so much better. Thank you for coming through and letting us know that you are okay. We love you so. We love you to the moon and back. And we so glad to have you here today. Miss Carla says, Candy, have a speedy recovery. Miss Healing says, get well soon, Candy. Miss Maria says, child, I'm 5'2" and 65. I ain't got time to throw hands. Miss Candy says, thanks everyone. My thought says Clarence and Wildebeest eat the same way, chewing with their mouths open. Miss Maria says that Candy, prayers for a full and speedy recovery. Um, my my thought says that Candy, get well soon, my dear. Miss Hillen says she wears a diaper, says her friend. Ooh, guess what a friend says? My thought says she has to be ready if she meets up at the
The
rest
rest area.
area on her rise. Miss Candace says, I love each and every one of you too. Miss Salt Light says, yup. Ugh, not at the fish that the wildebeest was eating, Miss Salt Light. Miss Maria says, if I ain't got no drawers on, I ain't gonna announce it.
Be quiet about it.
What?
Yeah.
Miss
Wait a minute.
Candy, I
Did,
hate
did,
you was feeling bad. I'm so glad you feeling a whole just a little bit better. You know, we ain't gonna pressure nothing, but prayers up to you. And just know that, whose house is our house. And we all love you up over here so much. And Miss Maria says that Candy, we love you at Candy. Absolutely, we do so much.
didn't
Um,
want a boyfriend, y'all.
Miss Salt Knight says, I'm glad you're doing better at Miss Candy. Miss Salt Knight said, Wildebeest and her friends wears diapers. What you say, Miss Week Lady?
No, I'm asking. I could have sworn it was once upon a time one supposed to had a boyfriend and a husband. Don't she
Yeah.
still got?
And she was flying out to go somewhere to meet some man. Miss Candy says, yes, G, I'm working on getting my energy back. Baby, when that energy gone, honey, that energy gone, child. Ooh, Lord. All I know to tell y'all is this right here. The human body is so freaking amazing. And I've been doing my reading on a lot of the medication that I've been on since I had got sick at the end of 2024. And I realized, and a lot of y'all take heed. One medication can aggravate that medication, and that medication can aggravate another medication. So, you really have to be careful because uh, um, we have doctors for a reason. Yes, we do. But do they know this medication is going to work for you or your body? Or do they know if that medication that they put you on will trigger something else? They don't know all of that, y'all. You just gotta pay attention to your body, y'all. Pay attention to your body because even with me getting the blood transfusion and stuff, I had asked one of my doctors. I was like, "Is all of this that I'm still going through coming from the blood transfusion or whatever that I got?" And he was like, "No." He said, "If that was the case, we that would have happened right away or whatever." But yes, all this medicine that they put us on, y'all, they don't know if it's going to work for you. Can they hope and pray that it works for you? Absolutely. But what's good for Miss Wig Lady may not work for me. So y'all just stay woke, pay attention, do your reading. If you're having side effects from medication that you are on, um, I take myself off and tell the doctor later. I ain't taking that. This is going on. I ain't doing it. And they'll be like, okay, we'll try. See, they want to keep trying. All that trying. All that trying. I tell them too. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do it. I done looked at it like this, y'all. I'm about to be 58 years old in a few more months. And I say it like this. If God don't never do nothing else for me, he's done us a plenty. I've lived to see my kids get grown, my two sons. I've seen all my grandkids. That alone is a blessing all by itself. And I'm so grateful for all of that. So thankful to God. Um, Down in the Carolinas, um, Tuesday night, this lady that I know, her grandson was out there in the streets out there in them streets wanted to run and do this fast life thing. Well, said people was looking for said him, and they pulled up at the grandmother's house. Well, he wasn't there. But guess what else happened? They banged up over a hundred rounds in the grandmother's house and took her out. So, it's just so much, y'all, to be thankful for. So much to be so grateful for. And I say all the time, we don't know everything that our kids, grandkids are doing, how we can get put into a situation that you literally don't have anything to do with. But yeah, your kids or your grandkids out there doing some foul stuff, and the people that they're doing it with, find out who that the person is affiliated with or to, relationships and all of that. Try to go to that person's house and take that person out. So we have to be careful and just continue to keep on praying. Um, Miss Sonia says, "Who was the potato food truck was holding in her live the other day?" That was supposed to be her ex-friend. Miss Something Like says, "The no panties is nasty." Miss Hilly says, "The medicines are making us sick." Miss Candy says, "Medicines is trial and error. Sometimes we have to try different meds that work for you. For my patients, I can do a brain scan that tells me which meds work best for each patient." Well, then that's what they need to do for me. They still can't figure out. Um, like right now, one of the main things that I really do take, and I have to take it, y'all, is the prednisone, 5 milligram. I do take that. I had to get up this morning to go to the CVS because I was out. Because if I don't take it, my I get inflammation in my knees and my ankles will swell. The lower part of my back will hurt. I still have the numbness in my feet. They want me to go get x-rayed on my feet. I don't want to go see the neuropathy and all of that. Everything checked out fine. But this numbness in my feet, they can't figure it out. And they saying they got to try to figure out what's going on with me now, because after all I went through and the being hospitalized and stuff, I'm thinking I'm supposed to be at 100% by now. But if I don't take this prednisone, y'all, literally I can't hardly walk and stuff. And with the numbness in my feet, I don't they don't know where it's coming from. And like I said, I went to go see the neuropathy. Everything checked out fine, but they also want me to go have X-ray done of my feet, just my feet itself. I haven't been and had that done yet. Um, I did go to the Carolinas around the 8th or the 9th, and I told my doctor I was gonna go when I get back, but I ain't been feeling like it, man. I just want to lay down and rest when I don't have to go to work and stuff. I just want to get me some rest. But I might wake up in the morning and, if it's the Lord's will, if I feel like it, if I have the energy or whatever, I might run over there to the hospital to see if they're doing, testings tomorrow. And if so, I go ahead and get it done. But I do have to get it done real soon. Um, Maria says, Patricia, when Unc's money, she says, my thoughts are that possum stew. Miss Helen says, "Is that a steroid?" Yes, ma'am. The prednisone, it is, but it's a lot of people say they gain a lot of weight from it. But Miss Helen, I've never been a big person my entire life. I had to have 2 kids just to get over 100 pounds. I've gained some weight, but to tell y'all the truth, food don't taste right to me anymore. I was telling my friend yesterday, I don't know what to eat. I just eat enough to survive. And she was like, "Girl, get you some salads and some baby food and applesauce and this and that." I'm like, literally, I just want to kill the hunger pain. I don't have, I don't want to take money and go out and get something to eat because it's not gonna may not taste right to me. And then if I go out and get something to eat, and if I eat it and I can smell it on my hand, that like make me feel sick or something. So I'm just on the fence right now. I'm really trying to figure it out. But Miss Candy, I have some good news for you. So last weekend, my son cooked some turkey sausage on the grill. And he put some turkey wings on the grill and some chicken wingettes on the grill. We had pasta salad and something else he had made. And Miss Candy, when I tell you that daggone turkey sausage was on point, girl, I've been trying to get him to Ike Bite this weekend. He ain't want to Ike Bite. Man, I had that daggone turkey sausage in a bun. He put me some mustard up there. I ain't had but two. Girl, I could have had three or four. It was so good. So I'm gonna keep on whining to my baby, and maybe he'll put me some more turkey sausage on the grill for me. Miss Sonia says prednisone helps with pain, swelling, and appetite. Eventually, you'll need a prednisone holiday. Huh? Prednisone makes your bones soft long term. Yeah, it does. But Miss Candy, I don't really take it until I feel like the inflammation flaring back up, and then I have to take it. But literally, it's hard for me to walk with it. And my car is not a low rider, but the way I get out of my car, you would think I'm driving a freaking low rider. That's how a girl is struggling to get out the car. That part right there. But I know I can't take it long term. So they just trying to figure it out. And they just pacifying my pain right now till they can figure out what's really going on with my body. Um, Miss Candy says, G, you need and what's that an autogram of your lower extremities. They need to look at your circulation, rule out blood clots too. Yeah, all of that. And I told my rheumatologist doctor the other day, I'm about tired of talking to your ass on the phone. I need to be coming into the office. Now I'm gonna do one more phone call visit with you. And if you can't schedule me to come up in that office, because see, I need for you to see how I'm doing without taking this prednisone. That's nothing that I want to be on for the rest of my life. So yeah, she about to get it too. I be going in on my doctor. Y'all not about to keep experimenting on me. Miss Maria says, my thoughts, he departed and she chased cashing that SSDI check bet. I mean, Miss Patricia says, I changed my diet and do more exercise. Weight and poor eating cause a lot of our problems. I take supplements. Miss Healing says, I weigh 156. Miss Maria says, G, you have tried those protein shakes. No, ma'am, I haven't tried the protein shakes. Um, Miss LaSalle says, I try to stay away from processed food. It's not good for us. And Mrs. Healing says, facts. I bought some chicken and I try to make that chicken, put the seasoning on that chicken and stuff, y'all. The chicken doesn't taste right. And if I cook chicken or like pork chops, I have to smother it in gravy in order for me to eat it, because if I don't, it just tastes dry. No matter what I put on it, it just don't taste right to me. So I'm just kind of like eating like vegetables. I did have some smothered chicken legs with some squash today. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna have for tomorrow. Probably finish eating that. And but yeah, I just eat enough just to kill the hunger pain. So I really don't know how I'm gonna gain a whole lot of weight. But when I went to go see my pulmonary doctor, he was like, you gain your weight really fast. Um, um, I was like, well, he's like, I was up to like 165. I don't feel like I'm at 165, nor do I look like I weigh 165. I'm a solid person. But I just eat enough to kill the hunger pain. And I just go on about my day. Um, ask them about Melomoxin 15 milligram by mouth daily as needed for pain. This really helps with pain and it's not on the opioid or morphine like a drug. All right, Miss Candy. But you know what mostly bothers me the most? What I really want them to get to the bottom of? I can kind of like take my time and move around when I'm in pain, but it's just the numbness in my feet. My cousin was telling me about her feet burns, y'all. She said when she started to drive, she said her feet start to burn and she had to kick her shoes off just to drive. And I was like, I think I could deal with the burning more so than the throbbing. But then at the same time, one is just as bad as the other. You don't want neither one of them. I have never been bothered with it. My feet being numb until, like, I was out of the hospital and time had gone by. And it was just like out of the blue. My feet just started being numb. There's no discoloration in my feet. And sometimes my hand, so I've had my hand and my feet both done, my hand and my legs done. And so now she want me to go and get my feet done. And like I said, if I get some good rest tonight and I wake up early enough, I just get myself ready and go over there to the hospital and see if I can get it done. If I'm not mistaken, I think they do it on Saturdays too. So I'm trying to get there, get that done. So, but yeah, I just be like the human body. It's just so amazing. And then too, a lot of people don't live to be my age, and I'm so grateful and so thankful to God for that. And like I said, my birthday is in August. I might be living to see August, I might not, but if I'm not, I'm grateful. I'm not afraid to leave. Like I said, God bless me to see my kids get grown, doing their own thing, and my grandkids. So that's a tremendous blessing. A lot of people don't get that. And that's how I look at it. Because death is a debt we all must pay. We're gonna pay that debt. We can't don't be walking around here saying you wanna live forever. No, you're not gonna live forever. Mm-mm. You're not gonna live forever. You're gonna live, you're gonna be grateful for the time that you had, the good and the bad, and just let it be a blessing. Try to share your blessing with somebody else. Um, yeah, let me see. My thought says, yes, it can. All for you falling. Mm, okay. My thoughts, yes, it can. All are you falling? My thought says it can. I was asking, trying to take, trying to think of what is going on with G. I am okay. No, I'm not falling. None of that. But my this doctor had put me on potassium pills. I told y'all about that. He had put me on the potassium pills, and the potassium pills were tearing the body all to pieces. Child, they folk about put me back in the hospital again because my potassium had dropped so low. So he had to lower the dose of my potassium pill, which is a water pill. I don't take it every day, like more or less like as needed. I take that one. Um, the burning is purple neuropathy, like second to diabetes. You appear to have an immune disorder based on your symptoms. Like they say immune, they say arthritis, they say this, they say that. I don't know. I don't know. My thought says, gee, you would be right here with us laughing. You are making me sad. Oh, don't be sad, baby. Don't be sad, honey. Long as I got a
You're
little
gonna
taste
be
of breath, long as I got a little taste of breath in my body, honey, we're gonna be laughing and having fun until the good Lord call me home. And I can't tell y'all when that's gonna be, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm about to be 58, and I hope I live to see longer than 58. But if not, y'all, I'm so grateful for all the time that God has given me. So grateful and thankful to Him for that. So that's enough to be happy about. hmm I'm not. I'm not
you
sad.
God. You got something God needs for you to do. So you here with us. You're not going nowhere.
hmm I just look at it as a testimony. I don't feel sad, but sometimes I like working. I want to go, 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 do my work, work, work. Because I am trying to help my oldest biological grandson with this football stuff and all this stuff he got going on, helping his mom and dad because this football camp and all this stuff is costing money to run up and down the road. So I just like to be healthy and work and send him money and hope that he can be the best that he can be at whatever he's trying to accomplish. That's one of my goals. Uh, G, you will be all right. G, you will be right here with us laughing and making me mad. Making you mad. I don't mean to make you mad. Miss Candace says, life and death is in the power of the tongue, G. Continue to speak life. Yes, I continue to speak life, but at the same time, I just be, real about it. I'm just so thankful to God for all the things that He has done for me and brought me through. Arthritis can be autoimmune. They need to rule out lupus, multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and orthoarthritis, etc. Yeah, that's what they're working on right now. I'm trying to get it all figured out. These are some they are some amazing doctors here. They have been with me, riding with me, and down for me, and all of this and all of that. And yeah, they've been really amazing doctors. But I'm not a person that like to take medicine. I really don't. But with this pain that I've been having, I have to take something to so I can bear the pain. But and my baby, he goes with me to the doctor. He'll take off. He'll go with me to the doctor, and he be asking questions and stuff like that. So for anybody that's got sons out there, if they got a little bit of love for you, and you let them know you're sick and you have to go to these doctor's appointments and you got to get this x-ray done and get that x-ray done, they'll make time and go with you. Let me tell y'all what they did. And last time my son went me to the hospital to get x-rays done, he was running just a little bit late, but he got here. And so when I was getting ready to be discharged, he's like, oh, Mama, I need a note. I said, huh? Mama, yeah, I got to get a note. I want y'all to know they gave this boy a note. They didn't put no date on it. They didn't put no nothing up there. They put my name on it, his name on it, and I was seen at the office, child. I said, Lord, that ain't good, honey. That is not good. My baby said they mess around this thing get used repeat, repeat, repeat. I said, boy, you better not be out there repeating that thing. But yeah, he'll come and go with me to the doctor, ask questions. He be down on my ankles. Why my mama ankles is swelling. It look like it's swole right here. Oh, he be all up into it now. Miss My Thought says, I don't like mid either, G. Tylenol make me sleep. Oh wow. I don't like to take medicine. I've never been a person that like to take medicine because one of the things is like whenever they put me on the potassium pills, those was like one of the biggest pills to me, other than the prenatal pills. And I've always had hard time taking the pills, but I manage to take them and I get them down and all of that. But I just don't like taking the pills that they have me on. And the prednisone, I take it as I need it. Like I may feel good getting up, no problem, for maybe a week or two, but then it'll go back, and then I know I gotta take that pill again too, so that I don't stiffen up like that. But whenever I'm not stiffing up and stuff, I feel so amazing. I just really feel like I could run a marathon. But at the same time, I'm saying, Lord, I hope I'm not going to have to be able to just survive off of these pills and they don't have no solution for me. But yeah, so they trying to get to the bottom of it. We're just gonna have to see what happens with all of this. Yep, that part. And also if there's anybody in the chat that is taking um BCs or aspirins, Words from the wise. Please don't take it no more. I know that it helps you and it helps you a whole lot. And it's gonna help eat your whole lining out of your stomach. So if you're taking BCs and aspirin, please cut that out. It's not good for you at all. So you need to reach out to your doctor, your primary care doctor, and let them know that, hey, I have this pain right here, and this is what I take to help resolve with this pain. And I promise you, they're gonna snatch you off of that aspirin or BC because it's not good for you. And before I actually ended up in the hospital, I would take a aspirin or BC in a hot minute, honey. When I say knock the pain out, it knocked the pain out, but it was knocking some other stuff out too. It was knocking some other stuff out too. Uh,
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I take BC powder for my headaches.
mm-mm, mm-mm. I had to stop that, mess up the lining in your stomach. I used to hear the older people say that, but I was like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. Oh, yeah, they do know what they're talking about. It will do just that. Arthritis can be, they need to, okay, read that. I don't like me to read that one. I went to the doctor with my daughter, with my grandmother. I couldn't ask nothing. She told me to mind my own business. Woo, child. Okay. Mm. Miss Patricia says that G, elevate your feet often when laying in bed. Place a pillow under your feet. I will. Thank you, Miss Patricia. My thought says, oh wow. I know someone that puts the BS in their tooth socket when they have toothache. Yeah, and it's just amazing how the body works because it's like it's knowing that my body is slowing down. But if I'm at work, it doesn't bother me. Sometimes I might feel a numbness in my thumbs or whatever, but that doesn't really bother me. What really gets me the most is when you're just getting ready to, okay, get ready to shower and get ready to go to bed. You that's when the throbbing occurs, and I was like, man, this is just like a toothache. And then too, the prednisone helps me, but if I tap my hand on something, it'll take. I have a scar, so your skin bruises real easily on from taking the prednisone, and that's one of the things that I really don't like. But I said I can deal with a bruise on the back of my hand or my arm or whatever, child, versus the pain. The pain is just no joke, and I get it too, like a person that's on cancer or something going through that pain all the time is just pain. Nothing is giving you relief from that pain. And a lot of people be like, I just can't take it anymore. I get that part. I ain't got to that part where I'm like, I can't take it anymore because I have something that helps me, go to sleep. But before it actually kick in, I have to like sit up and rub my feet, one feet to the other feet, and all of that. And then eventually I'm starting to get sleepy. And I just go to sleep. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel so much better from that. It's not throbbing like that in the morning time. So thank God for that. And I'm just so thankful, y'all. Just sharing some knowledge with you. Read up on your medication. If you have had any side effect from something that have been put on and it's making you feel some type of way, don't take that medicine no more. Reach out to your doctor and let them know, hey, I've been feeling this way since I started taking this medication. I'm not really sure because it could be just too strong for you or something of that sort. But yeah, the moral of the story is pay attention to your body. My thought says, oh wow, I know someone that puts the BS in the tooth socket when they have toothache. Yeah, we used to do that way back in the day, and it would knock a toothache out real quick. Like I was out of the prednisone, but I did see in the CVS. I was like, man, I should buy me some extra strength goody powder. I could take them things without no water. That's how bad I had gotten with taking goody powder. I didn't need water. and it will heal it. It will stop the pain just like that. But at the same time, it's causing other damages to the body. So you have to be careful with that. Miss Patricia says high cholesterol can cause numbness, tingling, and pins and needles sensations in your instruments, including hands and feet. Mm. Well, it's about time getting close for me to go back to get my blood work done at my primary care doctor, and they're on top of all of that, especially after I had that potassium scare where I was taking a water pill and it messed up my potassium, so he put me on a lower dosage of potassium pills now, and we're seeing how that's working out. So you know, just paying attention to my body a lot more. It's not that I don't trust the doctors, but I gotta stay safe for myself and do what's best for myself. Miss Patricia, Miss Salt Night says, "Well, beautiful people, I've made it to my destination. Peace and blessings, everyone. We love you, Miss Salt Night, and so glad you made it. I'm gonna try to go live the whole weekend, so you can let us know when you get back on the road. Send some prayers up to you and the family, and let y'all know that we love you so much. Uh, my thoughts is enjoy yourself. Yes, enjoy yourself. But yeah, honey, my son had me down that way last Saturday night, girl. I missed a couple of extra child. Had to go all the way back down. Y'all know get gas by $18 and got me out here missing exes. I was fooling around with that darn wave, that old waves. But child, we about to get up over here. I've been here about 2 hours and a half. Um, we'll come back tomorrow after we see whatever else we see that's going on YouTube streets. As far as Wanda and her ex friend, you two people just need to go to their corner. They need to stop, cut this crazy stuff out, let it go. You're not gonna be friends. Just don't be friends. You ain't got to get up here and tell everything that you discovered or found out from said person and all that stuff. It's just so ridiculous. To me, they sound like a bunch of kids, and they just really need to let it go. So hopefully that's what they'll do eventually. Eventually. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. We've been up here for about 2 hours and a half. I knew it was gonna be like this tonight because I love y'all and I miss y'all. But sometimes you just gotta take a break. If y'all have not seen Divorced Sisters, y'all need to look at it. Wednesday night show was something amazing. Child, it was just so good. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm telling you. Yeah, I hope and pray y'all can tune in to this channel. If y'all ain't got nothing to do this weekend, the food is cooking. Sit around and binge watch it. Binge watch it, y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy it. But I ain't got no more. Thank you, Miss Maria. She says justice for Tyrone. Yep, they still trying to get some justice for Tyrone. So prayers up for him and his kids. I hope and pray that if nothing else, his kids gets justice for him. In the words of my mom, Miss Maria, she says, thanks again for dropping in on the live. We hope y'all were entertained until the next time. Wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Enjoy your evening. Miss Candy, we love you so much. Feel better, feel better. Miss Dalton Light, glad to know that you made it to your destination. Safe travel when you get ready to get back on the road. I hope that I am live so you can let us know that you're headed back home and you can let us know that you have made it back home safely. Miss Maria says, Salt and Light, enjoy yourself. No twerking. That right. That right. Miss Denise, you got anything else for 'em?
Oh no, just everybody have a good night.
Thank you. And prayers up to Miss Candy, praying that she feels better. It ain't like Miss Candy to get down and end up in the hospital. Girl, we could have sent you a song or two down through this. But
Okay. You praying for your healing, Miss Candy. Give
Mhm.
with
Go ahead and send up a prayer, Mr. Nee.
okay. Everybody, here we go. Father God, right now we coming to you as humble we can. Lord, we asking you to bless each and every one of us, each and every one, touch our bodies, touch our minds, touch our souls. I'm asking for a special prayer right now for Miss Candy, Lord. Touch her from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet. Healing powers right now. We asking you to heal her body, touch every organ inside of her body and make it well, Lord Jesus. Give her strength to keep carrying on. Touch her right now in the mighty name of Jesus. We plead the blood of Jesus over her life right now, over her body right now. And each and every one of our mods and my sisters that's in the chat, everybody that is in here on this channel, for G, blessing over her. Touch her body, touch her mind, touch her heart right now in the mighty name of Jesus. And we're asking God for to bless our going out and our coming in and give us all peace of mind that passes our understanding. Bless our finances, blessings on top of blessings, right, Father. Blessings in your name, Father. Amen.
Amen. Amen. That was so well deserved, so special. Thank you so much, Mr. Denise. Always coming through to give the girls and myself some prayers. There's nothing wrong with praying. And like I said, because they're gonna be somebody. Don't move not yet, Miss Denise. It's gonna be somebody. Oh, she had a lady up there. She be praying and she be cussing. Yeah, we be cussing and having fun. God knows our hearts. We know how to get serious when it's time to get serious. We know how to look out for our loved ones over here, and we know how to support each other. So don't get that part twisted. Don't try to pick and pluck that apart and try to come up with zero. That
But
part right there.
I don't let that bother me because little do they know the pastors, the preachers that they go see and be in the church, they cuss like a sailor. I'm a PK.
Hmm.
I sit there
Hmm.
and there with my dad, which is a pastor, and he used to cuss my mama out like she was nobody. And then get ready for Sunday service, and then come up in there talking about love and family and respect each other. And I look at him like, I know you ain't just say that, yeah, but I don't do that. Yeah,
But yeah, again, thank you, Miss Denise. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for popping in. I'm gonna try to pop on the live tomorrow. Probably be about like 7 o'clock. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all notification bells on. If y'all see something you want to talk about it, y'all know how it goes up over here. We all family. This is our house. We talk about what we want to talk about. Maybe we haven't seen what you're talking about, but if you keep talking, somebody gonna be seeing it and we're gonna pick up with it and we're just gonna run with it and talk about it. But anyway, happy Saturday to y'all. We are in the Memorial Day weekend. So yes, if y'all out there traveling, be safe. Please be safe out there. Traffic is mad crazy. So you gotta drive for yourself and everybody else. And until the next time, I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Bye.